What's up guys, Blackwar here and welcome back to another video, and today we're back for the 44th episode of the Team Sunweb career mode. In today's episode we'll do Tirreno Adriatico, starting with a time trial between Lido di Camaiore and Lido di Camaiore, and then we'll have a sprint stage, hill stage, mountain stage, the Queen one between Foligno and Sarnano Sassotetto, and then it'll be some boring stages. Lineup we're bringing today for the first team time trial: Jeff PSC, Emmanuel Buchmann, Per Zoren, Simonsen, Matej Mohoric, Max Walscheid, Chad Hager, Nikas Arndt. It's a weaker lineup than the one we brought on Paris-Nice. I do realize that. I could have some moment, but we're not going to do so. So yeah, let's start this time trial with some high hopes, and hopefully we can get something good today. All right. We're going to start our time trial. Only two teams have already crossed the lines. CCC and Nippo Vinifantini. Let's make a decent time trial today. Team time trial, sorry. Yeah, Walscheid, you can relay for once. Matej Mohoric, you can go to 12 seconds. Chad Hager, you can go to 20. Yeah, 20 sounds decent. Nikas Arndt, you can go to yeah, why not? Let's say 15 for Nikas Arndt. Per Zoren Simonsen, you can not relay. Jeff PSC, you can go to 23 seconds. We're going to take a look at all the riders currently on the road, starting with the Bahrain Merida formation with Rohan Dennis. We're just going to take a look at the leaders, Rohan Dennis and Sonny Colbrelli. Astana are coming here with, oh Jesus Christ, Luis Leon Sanchez died. Alexei Lutsenko, I reckon. Direct Energy are bringing no one, that's good to know. Boransgrove, Rafa Maika, Davide Formolo, Adam Yates. Very strong team by for Boransgrove, sorry. The German establishment bringing the big guns in Italy. UAE has no one. Giovanni Visconti back in the World Tour, love to see that. Jumbo with Steven Kruijswijk and Mikel Landa. Very strong team for them, jeez, okay. Also Wout van Aert. Mitchelton Scott are bringing the other Yates brother, Simon, Jack Haig, Rob Power, our former rider, and Lucas Hamilton. Movistar, Valverde, Roglic, and that's for them, that's currently enough to be first at the intermediate. Trek Segafredo is coming with Mats Pedersen and Fausto Masnada. Then Sunweb, I mean, you saw us. Let's see our time at the first intermediate. It's second, 2 seconds behind Movistar, so I'd say that's rather decent. We're going to remove Max Walscheid from from the time trial train. Dukenak are bringing probably a mad team like always. Oh, just Henrik Mas. Alright, nice to see. Groupama MDG, David Godu, and that's it. EF, Hugh Carthy, Michael Woods. Okay. Agent de la Mondiale with Sven Gerve and Pierre Latour. Decent lineup for Agent de la Mondiale for the race between two seas. Lotto Soudal, Peter Sagan, Jasper Stuyven, Victor Campenarts. No GC leader. Oh, and Kaspar is going to end Stan de Wilf. Okay, so this is the team they're going to bring for like Paris-Roubaix and all that. Okay, wait, let's be smart. Let's now use all the riders that are able to do some time trial. We're going to drop like all the guys that are useless. For example, Chad Hager. No, wait, no, actually, no, not Chad Hager. Chad Hager is going to cross the line in first position for the team at least, and it's third, 8 seconds behind Jumbo Visma. Okay, well, we'll take that. Let's take a look at the rest of the start list. Androni, they've got wow, what a surprise, no one. Ineos, Geraint Thomas, it just doesn't start well. Sivakov and Wout Poels, why not? Top 4 of Vlaanderen, I'm not expecting anything, and they're not bringing anything, so you love to see it. No one for, was that Nebristotole? Probably no one for FFL. Wow, what a surprise, no one. And that's it, alright. We're going to follow FFL as they cross the line. It's going to be dead last for the Portuguese team. 1 minute 49 behind Jumbo Visma, who takes the win in Lido di Camaiore. And the first leader of the GC will be Wout van Aert, ahead of Tony Martin, Steven Kruijswijk, Mikel Landa. Filippo Ganna brings home second position for Movistar. Well, brings Movistar up to second position. then Lotto Soudal with Casper Asgreen leading the way, and then us with the team Sunweb. I'd say that's quite decent. We've done a solid job here, and we're in good position for the next stage between Camaiore and Foloni. And we're on the way for the second stage of Tirreno Adriatico, first road stage. Once again, similar situation for Paris. We've got a KOM in the first 5 kilometers of the stage. Jeff PSC leading the peloton is also going to go for this climb unless someone attacks. Antoine Duchesne, really? Let me just follow Antoine Duchesne, then overtake him to get the points. We've got Jonathan Hiver also here, trying to fight for the first mountain jersey of this Tirreno Adriatico. We might, you know what, we're going to attack. We're going to attack. I don't feel like Jonathan Hiver has Cancellara. You're telling me that there's an Italian region called Antonio Cancellara? I hope he's got 85 potential everywhere. That would... Jonathan, mate. Jonathan. Thank you, Jonathan. We love to see it. Back in the peloton for you, Jeff PSC. 5 points, you've done your job. Alfiero Cancellara. Wow. Well, he's got a name to live to, like, he's got a reputation to hold on for with that name. Alright, so I just don't really know what happened, but the peloton decided to split despite having no wind and my riders being at 87. So we're pacing back with Chad Hager. Hopefully we'll be able to rejoin. We should be able to, thanks also to Manuele Buaro. But we've got our train ready for the sprint. It's not a great train, mainly because we don't have a great sprinter today. Max Walscheid is going to be our card for the sprint. The train is going to be Matej Mohoric, Per Søren Simonsen, Nikas Arndt, and the German. We've got Jeff Pessi and Manuel Buchmann in the wheel, once again, just in case. But yeah, 11k left, no breakaways anymore, and the road towards Folonica. And we should be good enough for at least a good position. I'm not asking for a win. I don't feel like I'd be able to get one. I don't even know what the competition is. There's Halvorsen, Trentin. Actually, I'm not seeing a lot of guys. I'm seeing Alvaro Hudge, Nicolo Bonifazio, Davide Cimolai. You know what? There's not a lot of competition. We might be able to do something to do with Max Walscheid. 5.7k until the line. Matej Mohoric is going to increase his rhythm drastically to prepare the sprint in the best possible conditions. Per Søren Simonsen easily in the wheel of the Slovenian. We're going to take a left-hander and start our effort. There goes Per Søren Simonsen. Matej Mohoric stops on the right-hand side of the road. I started my sprint way too early with Max Walscheid. Okay, it's not great. Sorry, with Nias Arndt, my bad. 1k left. And the win today will be for Peter Sagan. Nope, Fabio Jakobsen jumps Sagan on the line. Jeff PSC in third, Max Walscheid fourth, Maresco Buchmann, Van Poppel, Stuyven, Alvaro Hud, and Nikas Arndt. Does that mean anything in the GC? It might. Peter Sagan will be in the same time as the first rider from, I think, Jumbo-Visma. So the jersey will be between Peter Sagan and Danny Van. We're on the way for this third stage of Tirreno Adriatico. 240 kilometers today, a very long stage between Folonica and Trevi. Current GC looks like this with Peter Sagan in first position. He took the jersey yesterday of Danny Van Poppel. Actually, no, I think it was Van Aert who was the leader of the GC following the team time trial. We've got Jeff Percy in 13th position, only 6 seconds behind Peter Sagan. And it's a Hilly stage with a Hilly finish. So a chance to see Emmanuel Buchmann in action for the first real time this season, the first real test for the German with his new team, the team Sunweb. And yeah, we'll see how everything will work out for him today. Already some attacks, Julien Vermeuth for CCC, sorry, CCC, my bad. Jan Bakelans, Jonathan Hiver, we've got Chad Hager leading the peloton. He's going to stop that, sorry. Nikas Arndt will do the exact same. Matej Mohoric is also there with Max Walscheid slightly behind. I don't feel like I'm going to send anyone in the break today. We'll take a look at the complete breakaway as soon as it's formed, possibly around like the second KOM of the day. And yeah, for now, sit rep will just stay in the peloton. Right, so I fully forgot to check the breakaway, the second intermediate climb, sorry, the second category climb, which I said I would do. So we'll take a look at the breakaway as they start the final K1 of the day. Julien Hiver is, Jonathan Hiver is currently leading the break, but it's a fight between Jan Bakelans and himself. Hiver with the points. Bakelans will then, therefore, get the best climber jersey with 12 points, the former rider of Sunweb now for tops of Vlaanderen. So we'll make a rundown of the break. As I said, Jan Bakelans, Jonathan Hiver. Biaganti for Neri Sutoli. Marco Marcato? Yeah, Marco Marcato for UAE. Two riders from Trek, Tom Schoens and Nicola Conchi. Matteo Monteguti for Androni Giocattoli. And finally, Julien Vermette for CCC. There is 119 kilometers left to do. 5 points in the mountain classification yet to take, but they are at the very end of the stage. So for now, it's probably going to be nothing until the end. Alright, we've started the first of 2 climbs towards Trevi, entering a lap. It's Stefan Kung currently leading the peloton. We're staying in the wheels, trying not to make too much noise. Where's Jeff Piercy? I don't know. He's losing position despite protecting Emmanuel Buchmann. Sorry. Is that an attack by Marco Woods? It looks like it might be an attack by Marco Woods. Actually, it's an attack by David Gaudu now. David Gaudu, the leader of the DJ, attacking with Adam Yates, Michael Woods, and Primoz Roglic. Good attack, very strong attack by the Frenchman. And they're going to start the descent, leading with a 30-second gap over the peloton, currently paced by Yanni Moscon. Emmanuel Buchmann, you're gonna have to pace a lot to try and stay within this group. There we go. 32 seconds. I feel like Yanni Moscon has stopped spacing for some reason, which I don't understand. I would have loved to have my Matej Mohoric here. I genuinely think that he could have been of a great help. Alexei Lutsenko. Once again, I'm gonna call him Andrei if like a lot of times now. I don't know why, but I just know I'm going to. Who's coming back? Is that Wout van Aert? Yeah, but is that the main group though? Oh, it is. It is a main group. Come back by this group on the 4 race leaders. We're approaching the second climb. We're going to take the right hander. We need to be in a good position at the very beginning of the climb, otherwise we'll be done for. 3.5k to go. Jeff Piercy is out of energy. That's the end of the run for the young British rider who's done a very solid job today. Attacks on the left. Alexei Lutsenko, Woods, Dennis, Asgreen, Gaudu. I think I've used too much energy with Buchmann to follow those attacks. We're gonna try and limit the damage by just pacing at a high rhythm, and hopefully we'll be able to stay in the main group. 1.3k to go. We've got no yellow. It's gonna be hard. We're going to be losing a lot of time today. Emmanuel Buchmann is going to lose a lot of time in today's stage, and that was not the plan. The win is for Geraint Thomas, ahead of Yates, Pierre Latour, Roglic, Dennis, Lutsenko, Asgreen, Woods, Gaudu, Simon Yates, Kruijswijk, Sagan and Buchmann. I'm even being beaten by Pete Sagan today. Yep, not great. Right, 1-2 for Great Britain on this third stage of Tirreno Adriatico. Buchmann loses 36 seconds. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but it's still a loss. We're now 39 seconds behind Primoz Roglic. Had it not been that, I would have been 3 seconds behind him, and a GC win would have been much more feasible. It's the Queen stage of this Tirreno Adriatico, the 4th stage between Foligno and Sarnano Sassotetto. 225 kilometers today that awaits the riders. It's going to be tough. It's not a day for the light-hearted, and we need to redeem ourselves after yesterday's performance by Emmanuel Buchmann. That wasn't great, but I mean it's just 35 seconds. It is catchable. We'll be happy to be helped by Jeff Piercy, who's got a +4 today with his fitness peak leading in a 79 mountain and a very decent stats all aboard. Matej Moric, not in the greatest form ever, but it's Matej Moric, he's just good everywhere. Already some attacks. Matthias Frank, Jan Bakelands, the current leader in the mountain classification. Hugh Carthy as well. Interesting. Aimé de Rent, Simone Petit, and riders that we don't really care. I mean, to be honest, I've just said the 5 guys, so I mean, oh, there we go. There goes Biaganti. He's third in the mountain classification. A second rider from Aja Desert and non-speeders. Dario Cataldo as well is here. Probably Cancellara. No, Canola. Canola attacking with Dries van Gestel. Alright, Jonathan Hiver also is going to make a move. Second in the mountain classification. He'll probably be looking to add some points to his tally. There goes Cancellara for Nippo Fantene. Just an amazing name. But currently not living to the expectations. Even though he's probably like, what, 3-month-old as a cyclist, obviously. But yeah, 216 kilometers remaining. We've got our team at the front. And it's going to be a question of if Emmanuel Buchmann is able to sustain the rhythm in the final climb and see if he can win ahead of, well, Roglic, Geraint Thomas, Yates, and all these guys. A top 5 is definitely my objective. Actually, even seeing the competition, I'd say a podium is definitely my objective today. So yeah, we've got some work today. Okay, we've started the final climb towards Sarnano Sassotetto. However, I do have to say, we've been struggling a lot to stay in the peloton. You can see there's only 27 riders left, and there hasn't really been any big difficulties for once. Which, I mean, is quite odd, if I'm being honest. Buchmann has lost quite a lot of energy, and the main issue now is that we just have one teammate, and one teammate just isn't enough. So yeah, we're gonna have to work with what's happening. There is an attack already. That's probably Yates. Yep, Yates, Geraint Thomas, Koen Boomen, Simon Yates, Andrei Lutsenko, Michael Woods. So just I don't really know what to do here. I don't know. I know I'm not going to be able to attack, but if I don't attack, I'm not going to get a lot of time back, knowing that I already need to come back on these guys now. So yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting. I haven't figured my tactics out yet. Right, there's 3k left. We currently have Matthias Frank is still there. Oh yeah, okay, he was in the break, my bad. We've got Geraint Thomas on his own at the front, followed by Primož Roglic. Then a group with Buchmann, Latour, and both Yates brothers. Sorry. Then Enric Mas and the remainder of the breakaway. I'm not going to be able to pace that much now with Emmanuel Buchmann, so I don't know what's going to happen. The win definitely isn't within reach for us anymore. But I mean, I would be hoping to fight for like third, my bad, because second is gone as well. The win today is going to be for Geraint Thomas. Second position will be for Primož Roglic, and third will be either one of the Yates, Latour, or myself. I'd love if it'd be myself. Probably isn't going to. Oh, actually, yeah, it is. It is going to be Manuel Buchmann for third place. Latour, Yates, Simon Yates, Adam Yates, Matthias Frank with a solid climb towards the end. He's done well here. Enric Mas, and then yeah, just some guys are in there. Kasper Asgreen with a very solid climb as well. Jeff Piercy, who did work for Manuel, is going to finish around 15, I think. Yeah, something like that. Alright, we're on the way for this fifth stage, and I just realized I didn't show the GC following yesterday's stage. So this is how it looks like. We've got Geraint Thomas, 28 seconds in the lead over Primož Roglic. Then 1 minute 20 down is Adam Yates, 1:26 Pierre Latour, 1:41 Emmanuel Buchmann. There is a 21-second gap for the final podium position, which is definitely going to be our objective. We've got similar stats in time trial, so it's all going to be down to stages such as this one today, between Castel Raimondo and Filotrano. We've got Jeff Piercy in a decent shape, which is nice in that. But, I mean, Buchmann -1, sadly. We're going to try our best with him either way. I don't know what to expect, to be honest. We're going to send Matej Moric in the break. There you go, you can follow the... Okay, I thought Canela was attacking, and then he just stopped. That's quite sad. But yeah, Mohoric in the break with Doty, Benfato, Cancellara, Zico Vatens, and yeah, I think the rest of our team is going to be at the front of the peloton, i.e. Nikes Arndt and Max Walscheid, and we should be good to go. No, we've skipped forward quite a while here. Why is Jeff Piercy protecting? That's very weird. There we go. Piercy in protection on Buchmann. We're approaching the final climb of Filo Tirreno with Jeff Piercy currently leading the way for Manuel Buchmann. There he goes. Matej Moric has been caught up by the peloton. Rafa Maicaz attacks with Andrea Amador. The aim is simple here. We're going to try and maintain a very high rhythm until the very summit, and then I don't know what I'll do. Yates is here, Pierre Latour is here. That's disappointing, but it was to be expected. Matej Mohoric is not that far behind, you know. If there is a possibility to get a sprint, maybe we might be into something there. We might be onto something. I don't know who's going to be the first one to make a move. It's going to be Kasper Asgreen. So we're going to follow Kasper Asgreen. 800 meters until the line. Can Emmanuel Buchmann fight for the win today? The answer is going to be no. The win is for Matteo Trentin. Second place for Wout van Aert. Third, Buchmann. I mean, you know what? We're gaining 4 seconds on the rest of the guys. So it's already something. It's already something. Right, Trentin is the winner. Wout van Aert second, Buchmann third. GC-wise, we're now 17 seconds behind Adam Yates for the final podium position. So, I mean, there's never, like, you can't lose time if you're ahead of your opponents, which is what we've done today. So, good. Next up, it's going to be sprint, then the time trial. So, we did well to get some seconds today. It's a sprint stage on this Tirreno Adriatico today, 154 kilometers between Numana and Fano. Okay, everyone was relaying, which isn't something I planned to do. Buchmann is wearing the orange jersey, I think, yeah, tied, well, second in the mountain classification. Zico Vatens has attacked already. No, actually, that's points classification. What am I on about? That's points. That's not a sprint. 5th place of the GC for now for the German. We're not going to do anything. We're going to stay in the peloton, wait for the sprint, finish 4th, and we'll be great. Alright, I hadn't seen that coming, but the breakaway is going to win, actually. There is an 11-minute gap with 50 kilometers left. So Zico Vatens, Manuel Boireau, Anthony Turgis, Viel, Dries van Gestel, and Seb van Mark will be in contention for the win today. Seb van Mark is the best sprinter, and he's also the best all-around rider. But he's also the guy who never wins, so I don't know. Might be interesting to see Seb van Mark against 5 randoms. I mean, random. There's some good riders, but no one on his level. Meanwhile, that's quite sad because I wanted to like do something good with the Buchmann today. I guess I won't be able to. And the breakaway has now overtaken the peloton, which is something you love to see. There they are. You've got Dries van Gestel, he's got himself a gap. He's the kind of guy who, I mean, I expected him to attack. He's good on cobbles. He's a classic guy. So he's bound to attack. He's guns to attack. Then Van Mark is currently trying to chase him down. 25 seconds though for the Belgian, as the peloton is now once again overtaking the breakaway. Dries van Gestel is with his teammates in the peloton. He's just, what, 15 minutes ahead of him, which is great. I would love if like they could either choose to drop Van Gestel or Van Gestel could drop the peloton, because I'm not seeing anything, and that's going to be the weirdest win I've ever seen. 20 seconds between Dries van Gestel and the rest of the breakaway. I think the win is going to be for Van Gestel. He was in a lot of breakaways in this Tirreno Adriatico. He definitely has a decent shape, decent fitness. 23 seconds for the rider from Sport Vlaanderen, who might take their first win in World Tour. If they want to catch him, it's now or never. It's now or never. He's taken the right-hander. 1.8 kilometers left for Dries van Gestel. 20 seconds. They're catching quickly. Viel with Seb van Mark in the wheel. The counter-attack. There's been a crash in the peloton. Wout van Aert and Henrik Mas. And Van Gestel is going to be jumped on the line by Anthony Turgis and then by Seb van Mark, who wins the 6th stage of Tirreno Adriatico ahead of Anthony Turgis, Zico Vatens, Dries van Gestel, Manuel Boireau and Mattia Viel. That's a shame for Van Gestel. I was rooting for him, but there's been a crash in the peloton. Van Aert, Enric Mas. Enric Mas, 8th of the GC, is going to lose a lot of time today, the young Spaniard. We're going to try and make our train for the sprint, even though there's no real need. There's nothing to play for today. I'm literally messing up my train every time. But we're good, there we go. Pace 99 so that you can go back at the front of the peloton, sprint for nothing, and love that. Come on, Simonsen, 5.5k to go. Using the gel. Alright, good. We'll try and like think that this is an actual sprint, that we're fighting for the W today. Simonsen, Mohoric, Nikas Arndt. I literally forgot to sprint with Mohoric, but it's good. Nikas Arndt is in the wheel. Max Walscheid has been dropped. You hashtag love to see it. And it's now going to be up for everyone to sprint. The win today for this bond sprint is going to be... Oh, for fuck's sake, it would have been Max Walscheid as well. I would have won the stage. I would have won the stage! Why? Why now? Well, I guess it's nice, but I'm pissed. Well, we're not going to wait a single second. We're going to jump straight into the time trial with Max Walscheid leaving San Benedetto del Tronto for 10 kilometers today. He's not our greatest time trialist, far from that. So let's just, I don't know, hope that he does well. Okay, 78 was way too much for Max Walscheid, who's going to die with just under a kilometer to go. Sebastian Langeveld currently leading ahead of Simon Synok, Tom Verdgen, Lasse Hansen, Julien Vermont. Walscheid 22nd. It's an abysmal time from the German who won the bunch sprint yesterday, which is good. Perzo and Simonsen, he's there, but I'm gonna guess it's gonna be a similar time to Walscheid. So across the line, 36 seconds. It's not great, but we've got something good coming up. We've got Nikas Arndt, and he's our first real, shot at a decent result. Jeez, +9 in prologue, yeah? Yeah, we've got a very decent result here, possibly with Nikas Arndt today. 4 kilometers left. Yeah, Nikas Arndt is first at the first intermediate. Across the line for the German. Can he take first place? Yes, he can. 19 seconds quicker than Sebastian Langeveld. Absolutely brilliant stuff from Nikas, as Matej Mohoric is going to leave the start town of San Benedetto del Tronto. Okay, I'm not going to try and jinx it, but I think that Nikas Arndt might easily get the win today. 16 seconds ahead of Yves Lampard is a real achievement, because Yves Lampard is the kind of guy that always does well on that kind of time trials. We'll see what Tony Martin does, but I feel like we're onto something with Nikas. Tony Martin got 5th place, 22 seconds behind Nikas Arndt. So yeah, as I said, I think we've got the win here. We've got a duel on our hands. Campenart against Arndt, 2 seconds between the two of them at the first intermediate. I'm quite scared. I think it's the main competition here. Campenart, just under a kilometer to go for the Belgian champion. Can he overtake Nikas Arndt over the line? Same second. We're gonna take advantage of the glitch from Cyanide and win this time trial for now. Chad Hager's got a decent time trial as well on his own. He's got 78 prologue right now, 9 seconds behind Victor Campenart. No, sorry, behind Nikas Arndt at the first intermediate. Under the Flamme Rouge for the American sprinter. The fuck am I on about? I was thinking about Tyler Farrar. No, American time trialist, and it's 3rd place, 11 seconds behind Campenart and Nikas Arndt. Wait. Jonathan Hiver is the time trial champion in France. I'm sorry, how has that happened then? How? He's got a 68 time trial. What do you mean? What? No. No. No, I know we're shit in time trial, but Jonathan Hiver. Now that's ropes. Van Aert over the line. He's behind everyone. Oh, Stefan King actually in contention maybe for the win here on his second only 2 seconds behind Arndt, same time as Campenart at the first intermediate for the Swiss. Can he overtake both Campenart and Arndt? Yo, no, he cannot. He cannot. He cannot. Thank God he can't. And the serious stuff is beginning. Emmanuel Buchmann fighting for a podium today. He needs to get a lot of time. He needs to get 17 seconds, and it's not going to be great, especially if he's got a -1 today. We'll try our best. That's what I always do. Always try my best. So we need to like not lose 19 seconds on Simon Yates, but we need to get 19 seconds on Adam Yates. I feel like we're going to do the opposite. I feel like we're going to lose 19 seconds on Simon Yates. That would be the most me thing to do. I don't know what what their condition is, but it probably is better than mine. Oh, Ryan Dennis, I forgot about him. Ryan Dennis takes the first place in San Benedetto del Tronto, and Nika Sant will not win this prologue. That's disappointing. Pierre Latour, he's ahead of Buchmann by 10 seconds. Love that. Latour in contention as well for a podium. He just needs to get 6 seconds on Adam Yates, and he doesn't. Great. Okay, let's take a look at the finish line. Simon Yates across the line. It's going to be a decent time for the Briton. It's going to be... I didn't check. I literally skipped. Is he in the top 20? I don't think he is. But no. I messed up. 39 seconds. Okay, we're not going to be great today. That's all I can say. Latour 14th. Adam Yates is going to be top 10. Yep, 9th position is going to retain his 3rd place. Primož Roglic is going to overtake Ryan Dennis. Yep. So it's going to be 4th place for Nika Sant as well. Love that. And it might be even 5th if Geraint Thomas decides to overtake me. And he does. Great. Love that. Primož Roglic wins. Nika Sant is 5th. And I said I was going to win this easily. Haha. I hate myself. Yeah, we maintained 5th place with Buchmann for 7 seconds ahead of Simon Yates. I mean, I think English. Hadn't I lost my 42 seconds, I'd have been on the podium. So I'll take that as a podium. Best climber Jan Bakelands, points classification Geraint Thomas. We have nothing. We have absolutely nothing on this Tirreno, and that is just completely shit. But if you've enjoyed this miserable display of cycling, then please consider leaving a like on the video. If you're new around here and are looking for daily content and regular content on PCM, then please consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't done so already. And I shall see you for the next episode in which we'll do Milan and Sanremo. I have been Blackwar. It's been an absolute pleasure talking to you today, guys, and goodbye.
Pull up in the gold, I'm leading. But them other man need feeding. I don't wanna go Bombay. Them I don't know what I do when I go from Beeling. Leading the pack in black and I'm on with a bag. Snapping with a phone and dab. Boss up, I'm out with a duster. Put him in the drip and sip blockbuster.